Hey, this is Nat, and you may recall, as you've been getting off the couch with us, that earlier this year we checked out an improv comedy show at First Coast Comedy Club, Jacksonville, Florida's only brick and mortar improv comedy club, offering improv shows every Friday and Saturday night that are led by suggestions from the audience. So it's totally unpredictable, and it can get pretty silly too. If you watched our 6 cool things to do in Mayport in Atlantic Beach, Florida video, then you know, you know what I'm talking about. But after we watched an absolutely hilarious show, Luna and I had the chance to sit down with the owners of First Coast Comedy Club to get a look behind the funny, a look behind the improv, and learn more about improv comedy and this club.
Hi, I'm Madeline Grindeland.
I'm Alex Grindeland.
And we are the owners and managers of First Coast Comedy.
Yeah, we moved here in early 2021. We opened up the club in May of 2021. We've been doing shows every single Friday and Saturday since then. Our early show, called The Main Event, is a show for, we call it a show for everyone. You can bring kids to it. People think that if you say like it's a family show or a kid show, then they're like, oh, it's a children's show.
It's corny or whatever.
Yeah, it's not corny, it's a great time, it's super fun. And then we also stream that show every single Friday and Saturday for free live to the internet on YouTube. So if you go to our YouTube page, First Coast Comedy, you can actually like leave suggestions in the chat and participate. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, if you can't get off your couch, you can just be on your couch watching First Coast Comedy on YouTube if you can't make it here.
That's right. But you should be here.
You should.
Because we have that show, and our late show at 10 o'clock every Friday and Saturday is our adults-only shows. So,
21 and up only.
Yeah. Tonight, that show is The Blue Show, which is, it's just a very dirty, raunchy show. That's all I'll say about that one. It's a great time.
Yeah, perfect. We don't want to get taken off of YouTube. We also have classes, so we teach classes, we offer road shows and workshops. We do a drop-in workshop once a week called The Jam, where people can come and try improv, totally pay what you will for free. And then we have classes that people do. It's an 8-week-long course, and you get to have your own showcase on the 9th week. So we have a wide variety of different programs and services that we offer here.
Yeah, we can also do road shows. We can bring customized comedy show to people's events. So if you have like a work party or a family reunion or a faith-based event, we can bring a customized show to you because we've got a van. Hey! It's a 2010 Honda Odyssey. That's what you want at your event.
And 3 out of the 4 doors still work. Yes, they do.
We also do team building for businesses. So it turns out that the skills of improv, the skills that allow a group of people to do what looks like a clean and polished finished product, but actually having no plan, that those skills apply to the workplace, and they apply to inter-office communications and sales and manager training and all manner of things. So that's our improv team buildings.
I want to ask about your comedic acting background.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you start.
Sure. I've been doing comedy in one way or another since I was 16. The math on that is 22 years. So the guy you would have seen in the show tonight, the host of the show, Dave, he was my first improv teacher when I was 16 years old. I've known him for that long. We met back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I did comedy there for several years. I eventually moved to Seattle and opened up a comedy theater in Seattle. A few years after that, I tricked him into moving out to Seattle and being my roadshow manager and education director. He did that for 7 or 8 years, and then in 2021, I tricked him again to move here. And
we tricked him together, this guy.
To be the roadshow manager and education director here. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I grew up doing music with my mom, so I was on tour with my mom from the time I was 2 years old until adulthood, when I started doing theater, musical theater, and then I started doing improv comedy actually at his other theater in Seattle, at CSE Seattle, and that's how we met. So I met back in 2019 and then moved here with him and with Dave in 2021, so not 22 years, not quite, but I was 22 years old when I started.
We were actually both got cast in the same show at another theater.
That's right.
And that's how we met. It was an improv comedy show that was a parody of professional wrestling.
We both love comedy, and we both improv comedy, and we both love wrestling, so it worked out.
Actually, if you look on the wall there's our wrestling personas.
You can. We do professional wrestling also, so if you want to take a picture and get a little video of that as well, yeah. A little bit of everything if we can.
That is so cool. I am a professional wrestling fan, so is London. We're both fans of comedy and we love these shows. We did attend both shows, the All Ages show and the 21 and Up show, both hilarious. I want to bring my kids back to the All Ages show. I just know they would love the spontaneity of the show. First, though, a couple more questions. My other two questions I wanted to ask is what do you love about improv and what type of person excels at improv?
The thing that I love about improv is that it forces me to be in the moment. I'm pretty bad at that as a person, not good at living moment to moment, and you really don't have a choice when you're doing improv. You have to live moment to moment to moment because you can't pre-plan anything at all. So it's better, it helps me in my personal life, but also, of course, living in the moment on stage in front of a bunch of people is very nerve-wracking, and it's a combination of two of my favorite things, which is performing and performing.
Yeah, I say for me, so I used to do stand-up comedy and like play acting and small bits in movies and stuff. And I ended up just preferring improv because stand-up, it's like a sort of a lonely art form. You're up there by yourself, whereas improv is you're working with people, you're playing with other people. And acting, you got, first of all, it's work because you got to memorize stuff. And two, with acting, like if you get cast in a bad show, you're in that bad show for like 8 weeks.
But if you have a bad improv moment, it's gone in moments.
Gone forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I just got a lot more. I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, so I got more adrenaline from never knowing what was going to happen than from doing something that was pre-planned and pre-scripted.
And I will say too, improv comedy is my favorite because you get instant feedback from the audience. Like you know right away if what you did was good or bad.
So I think everyone should study improv, particularly people who like if you feel like you're an introvert, like I could never. That's the people who should do it the most. But I think the skills of improv are mostly about like paying attention. Sometimes people say we're listening, but it's more than just listening. It's like paying attention to every single thing that happens so that you can use all of it. So I would say people with a high level of attention to detail, and people who like to play. Because I was when I teach an improv workshop, I always try to remind people that like improv is fun, but don't turn it into work. Like if you're worrying about being funny, you're doing play wrong. It's getting up on stage and playing.
Yeah, I can't say it any better than that.
That was awesome.
That makes total sense. Well, those are the answers, and that was our look behind the scenes, behind the spontaneity and funny with the owners of First Coast Comedy, Madeline and Alex Grinelin. Get off your couch and check out the shows, guys. If you're in the Jacksonville area and you want to laugh, you want to live in the moment, then here is the perfect experience for you. Grab your tickets. The website is on the screen. I think you will love it. I'm sure you will love it. And after you go, I want to know about it. Tell us your favorite of your favorites. Thanks so much for joining us off the couch for this funny weekday escape too. And as always, thanks for watching. And we'll still be back this Saturday for our next adventure.
Okay, yep, that got weird.